Hello and welcome to another video. Today I wanted to show off some of my vinyl soundtracks from two different companies, Waltz and One Way Static. Both companies release vinyl soundtracks from various horror films, and they do like a really good remastering job. They present them really nicely. So I wanted to show off some of those and just show you how nice these releases actually are. So I'm going to start with the Waltz records, and we're going to start with Cannibal Apocalypse. Now this is the front cover of the record with the obi strip at the side. Now an obi strip is kind of like a paper thing that goes around the edge of the record with a little bit of information about it on it. And this is the back cover. Now, also included in this, you've got liner notes as well. There is a 4-page booklet inside with notes about the film and the soundtrack, along with some screenshots from the film as well. That's the back of the insert, and that's the front of the insert. And you can see this one is on red vinyl, and it looks really nice. Most of these releases from Waltz and One Way Static are on coloured or otherwise like quite odd looking vinyl, and this one is in red. So next up is Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. This is the front cover. This is the back. Nice big ass there. You've got side A is the soundtrack for this, and side B is kind of like extras that weren't in the film, but just like little tie-in things that are like somewhat related. And this one is a gatefold, so you can see that is the full record opened up there with a sheet of liner notes, and you can see like the multicolored record there, which is really nice. If we go to a close-up of it there, I'm not entirely sure how they create that kind of effect. It almost looks like tie-dyeing almost, but that's really nice. And it's actually got like a different pattern on the back. That pattern isn't as interesting as the first one, but it's still really nice. So this one is House of the Devil. This is a more recent film. Most of the soundtracks that these two companies put out tend to be of quite older films, but this is a little bit more recent. But this film does harken back to 70s and 80s horror films. It is more of like an homage to them. So that's your front cover. That's your back. With and in this one there isn't an insert, but it's got the liner notes on the back there. And this one is also on red vinyl. It's kind of a deeper red than the Cannibal Apocalypse one. The Cannibal Apocalypse one was kind of like see-through. This one isn't so much. And it also comes with this poster, which, to be honest with you, if it didn't have the Waltz information at the bottom and it was just a poster of that cover, that is probably something that I would frame, because it is like really nice cover art that they've made like specifically for this release. Next up, we've got Forbidden World. Now this is a little bit different in that it's quite a heavy-duty material that they've used for the packaging. They call this a tip-on cover. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it makes it a lot thicker. And that is some fantastic cover art. That is the back there. And this one is on clear vinyl. Now this picture probably doesn't show it up all that well because it is placed on top of the black inner, but that is like clear. And you've got again another insert in this one with liner notes. That's the front cover of it. That's the inside of it there, and the back of it there as well. Now this one also comes with a huge poster. That is actually like a 24-inch by 24-inch poster right there, and that is something that I may very well get framed, because that is Like I said, it is a fantastic image. It's just lurid, and yeah, it is kind of like harkening back to Alien. From what I understand of this film, I've not seen it myself, but it is like a rip-off of Alien, and you can see an alien thing coming out of that woman's chest, so you can definitely see where the influences are there. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the records from One Way Static, and the first one that we have is Mark of the Devil. Now this is actually two soundtracks in one. You have Mark of the Devil and Mark of the Devil 2 on this one, each on one side of the vinyl. There's the back cover there, and there's the gatefold, and I love that image on the gatefold. It just it makes you want to go see the film, basically, if you ask me. And you've got another insert with liner notes, and this one is actually on black vinyl. Unlike all the others, this is just on regular black vinyl. But like I said, it's got Mark of the Devil on one side, Mark of the Devil 2 on the other side. Next up is a bit of a different one. Now, this is actually a soundtrack for Phantom of the Opera from 1925. Now, this was actually a silent film. So, what this record actually is from a group called The Lays, and they've created their own soundtrack to accompany the film. They've done this recently. This isn't something that was done in the 20s. This is something that's been done recently to accompany the film. And that's the front, that's the back there. So it's just a nice little thing to have, even though it isn't actually from the original film. It does kind of like evoke feelings of the film, and it does fit quite well as well with the theme of it. And that's another gatefold there. And you can see that the record itself is kind of like half and half. You've got a clear side and you've got a black side there, which is quite it is quite an odd looking thing, but it does look pretty decent. And that is all the records that I have to show you today. So I am looking to get some more, definitely, because I've really enjoyed these releases. They sound fantastic as well. They look fantastic. So I am looking to get more, add more to my collection. And when I do, I can showcase those as well. But that's all I have for now. So if you've enjoyed this video, please click like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you next time.